Welcome to Lesson 2, Directing Your Intention and How We Can Practice Directing Our Intention. The best way to direct your intention is to simply will it. To direct your will towards your goals, towards your point of focus, towards whatever it is that you want to be doing or you need to be doing, or however you want to be feeling. It could be a state of being. So you direct your intention towards any one of these just by thinking about it, by thinking about that feeling, even remembering that feeling. But what if you're unsure? What if you're feeling a little lost? You may be unsure of a decision you have to make in life, or unsure of how you should feel or how you should respond to a certain situation. These are all things that we can encounter, and it's important to ask the right questions. These are all things we can encounter that can throw us off. It can throw us off balance. These things can throw us off track, off of our path. Generally things that add stress. And so if we're feeling unsure, we need to make sure that we're asking the right questions so that we can get the right answers. So what are the right questions? And this can depend on the person, but let's start with some questions about being present, just so we can take stock of our current state. So for me, these questions are, what am I doing? What should I be doing? What do I need to be doing? Am I doing something that I want to be doing? How do I feel? And how do I want to feel? What is my intention? That is, what is my goal? What am I working towards? What's my purpose for feeling the way I'm feeling or doing the things that I'm doing? These questions give us a starting point that we can work on to get the right answers that we need so that we can direct our intention and put our intention, our emotions, and our actions back in line. So all of this can sound pretty abstract, but it really is straightforward. Let me give you an example. Let's say I'm going to an appointment and I am late because of a train. So I can focus on the train and how it makes me late and how much I don't like trains and the negative aspect, and I can get to my meeting and talk to them about how there was this train on my way and that's why I'm late, and how they should have their office on the other side of the railroads, or all of these things. But rather than do that, I can think about it positively and think about, wow, there's something that I'm either excited about enough or that I put enough value towards, that I care about being on time. So when I get to my appointment, because I see it in a positive light, I won't spend my valuable time complaining rather than using my time fruitfully. And because my intention is on how valuable my time is and how valuable this appointment is, then our time together will be much better spent, despite the fact that I'm late, because our intention is there and we're adding value. So it's important to ask ourselves the right questions, and these can change depending on the person, but be honest and be present. Be honest and present with yourselves. That's the most important thing, because we all have the means, we all have the knowledge within us, the knowledge to survive and thrive. Our body is amazing. It is capable of healing itself. It has the knowledge to fight disease. It learns. We can adapt to almost any situation, and our body will change. We will learn how to survive. And ultimately, we have that coded within us. And if not within us, within our life experience that's built in this world. The totality of our life experience is a part of the information that feeds into our bodies, and that informs our bodies, informs our cells of how to survive, and not just to survive, but how to thrive. So when you ask yourself the right questions, all of these things become clear, and that's why it's important to be present, because with clarity we can transform any experience. We can transform something that's unpleasant into something that can help us grow, and also something that's unpleasant into something that's an enjoyable experience. For example, when I was a kid, I didn't like school at all. In fact, I was probably one of the last kids in and the first one running out of there. But I always got my homework done, and I would hurry up, and that'd be the first thing I did when I got home because I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to worry about it. And so I enjoyed learning, and even though I didn't enjoy school and I didn't enjoy homework, I still did it, and I did it very well. And that's because my intention was right. I knew that it was something I had to get done, and it wasn't something that I looked at as like, oh, I hate this, this is annoying, why do I have to do this? I saw it as, this is something that I need to do. It's a part of my purpose, it's part of my duty in life right now as a student. And so, before I can do all the things that I really want to do, I have to do certain things that I need to do. So as a kid, all I wanted to do was run around and play and climb trees and stuff, but I had to get my homework done. And so I made sure to do it, and I did it well, and I did it with care. It wasn't sloppy, it wasn't careless. And you can consider the shower example from earlier, something that's unpleasant turning into something that's enjoyable and something that you can look forward to. So that's the power of asking yourself the right questions so that you can line up your intentions, your emotions, and your actions, and they're all working together for a happy, harmonious experience. And so by being mindful, by being honest, and by being present and aware of ourselves, we can live to our fullest potential. We can understand what we truly want and experience, and we can understand what we are experiencing. We can process our current experience, our emotions, all the information that we're taking in from the world, and understand what to do with them, understand how to apply them in our lives, because everyone's life is unique. Everyone has a unique situation. We can't look to anyone to provide a solution for us or for a universal solution for everyone. Everyone is unique, and we have to find what works for us. So by being present with ourselves, by asking ourselves the right questions, we can find our motivations and find how to direct our intentions, what the right questions are, what makes us tick. We can apply these practices like mindfulness and directing our intention, practices of awareness, to our daily lives. We can apply it to anything we do in our life. So let's do that together. Let's have a brief moment of intention. And this is something that you can practice on your own as well. So here's a very easy exercise we can do. Let's start and end our day with intention. Try doing it for a week and see how you feel. I recommend starting with the phrase of gratitude and intention. Gratitude is a very powerful emotion. Expressing gratitude does many things for our ego and our psyche. It's also a very harmonious energy signature. A phrase of gratitude can look like something like this. I am grateful for this day, and I will proceed with love. Or if you have any specific goals, for example, if you're a student and you have a test, you can say, I am grateful for this day and the opportunity to take this test that I will succeed on. Anything simple. It can be a long-term or a short-term intention, a goal, a focus. Practice doing that for a week. And then you can extend that to other activities. You can start and end other activities with intentions. You can begin and end meals with intention. And that can be, again, a simple phrase like, I am grateful for this meal and this nourishment. Or it can be a moment of silence. You can consider it like saying grace. But we can do that with anything we do. You can do it before a sports game, before a board game, before a board meeting. there's limitless application because intention improves everything. Your intention is the meta, it's the defining factor behind the action. So anything that we do, anything we think about, anything we talk about, if we direct our intentions properly, it makes it better. Now let's look at a couple useful tools that we can use to direct our intention.